Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, and we are here to jump into episode 7, the penultimate episode of Shine, the series. So, I actually had to skip a week of filming, so I'm not watching this the day it dropped. I'm watching it the same weekend as the finale, so I'm going to do my best to watch both of them today. We have been kind of slowly building the conflict between the military and the students, and putting Dr. Trin, right smack in the middle of it, where his heart wants to be with the students, but he also, as somebody who was raised in a government home, in a military home, and also who was educated in a certain way, believes that, maybe naively, definitely naively, believes that he can find a way to make the government work for the people without the need for an uprising or violent protesting, etc. And everything kind of crescendoed last episode, where they had a really big, I say big because I think it was being filmed like it was supposed to be big, but it was very clearly small. Protest, and it got super violent. I don't want to say super violent, but it got violent. The police came in, with their clubs and everything, and it was very hectic, and Trin had to challenge himself to jump into the fray after everything that happened to him in France, where he kind of took a step back. This time he took a step forward to save, oh my god, why can't I think of his name? Holy shit. Why do I want to say Oliver so bad? And it's not Oliver. Victor. Jesus. But then he basically confessed to Dr. Trin, and obviously Dr. Trin's not interested because he's in love with somebody else, but it was such a, vulnerable moment, and, it was dangerous and everything. It made sense. I understood why he decided to confess in that moment. I don't know what's going to happen after this, because the lines are kind of drawn, and our four mains, 5 if you include Victor, all have to kind of make a decision. We're in the final hour here, or close to it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm ready to watch episode 7 and episode 8. Let's just jump into it.
Cheers.
Oh, Jesus. I think he just thinks of him as like this kid, which he is, He just thinks he's a bit cute.
พูดมันไม่ธรรมดา
มึงเขาพูดว่าไงเหรอป้า
กูก็ไม่รู้ ฟังไม่ค่อยออกหรอก
She doesn't speak Russian. Got it.
แต่กูรู้ว่ามันเก่ง รู้มาตลอดนั่นแหละ
There is one more thing.
So they speak Russian, Thai, and English in this household in order to make this happen. Love that. Love polyglot families.
คนที่ออกไปประท้วงเสี่ยงชีวิตเพื่อสิ่งที่ถูกต้อง
Yeah, leaving them
คนจะทิ้ง
behind.
พวกเขาไปง่ายๆแบบนั้นจริงๆเหรอ
I mean,
You are not leaving anything behind.
yeah, you could come back. You could still write about what you learned here, what you see
Peter.
here.
เราไม่จำเป็นต้องอยู่ตรงนี้เท่านั้นเพื่อที่จะสู้
Yeah, you can keep the
พ่อของ
work.
วิกเตอร์ก็กำลังทำสิ่งที่ยิ่งใหญ่ให้บ้านเกิด
Yeah,
ทั้งที่ตัว
and
อยู่
he
ไกลเป็น
doesn't
พันๆไม
live
ล์
in Russia anymore.
And if you go there, learn as much as you can. Take every opportunity and come back to make a real difference.
Yeah.
That's a true.
Exactly. Regardless of how I think Dr. Trin is naive, he also expanded himself by going to France when he did, and being with the people that he was with. They shaped him, They helped him to grow into the man he is now. It'll be a good experience, I think, for him to broaden his thinking and broaden his horizon, especially if he's going to be, really active on the socio-political landscape. Definitely you want to be well-traveled and well-learned so that you can understand kind of all aspects of the subjects that you're involved in and protesting and etc.
Fighting.
Just don't, abandon the
พู
people
ดอะไรให้มัน
here.
อ้อมค้อมนักหนาวะเนี่ย ไอเตอร์ ที่ให้เองไปก่อนเนี่ยนะ แล้วก็ไปจัดการเรื่องให้พ่อให้แม่ตามไปเร็วๆเนี่ย
So is that like next week? Next month? What are we doing?
Это не так страшно.
I feel like I need a
Это
date.
возможность. And I will quit drinking. And we will
all
start
right.
a new life together.
All right. I don't know if I believe that, sir.
วันนี้
Everything's so happy. I feel like it's going to get real sad real quick.
จะออกทุนได้3 ปีแรก แล้วหลังจากนั้นเนี่ย ถ้าเกิดว่าเธอพิสูจน์ตัวเองสำเร็จ เตี๋ยจะยกหุ้นทั้งหมดให้พวกเรา เป็นของขวัญวันแต่งงาน
Obviously, I don't know how to say this. He would love to have his own paper so that he could tell the news that he wants to tell, unencumbered by, let's say, outside influences that try to control the press, right? But she obviously is trying to keep. I think she could see the writing on the wall with him, and so she's trying to keep him by leaning into this. I can support and provide for your future. My family can support and provide for your future, etc., etc. But like, first of all, that's a bit naive because his dad, or your dad, blah, blah, not his dad, her dad is going to definitely want to have an influence on what kind of stuff that he's writing. Which is why this comes with a catch-22. But then also, girl, just release him. And I'm not saying that like she's holding on to him. I'm saying that like you deserve better. This man is not giving you his full attention romantically or emotionally. Let him go. You will always deserve better. Okay? Okay. You do not need to do this in order to keep a man who clearly is no longer interested in you in that way.
ต่อจากเนี้ย เธอก็จะมีหนังสือพิมพ์ที่เธอต้องการแล้วนะ ได้ต่อสู้เพื่อความยุติธรรม ไม่ต้องก้มหัวให้ใครอีก
She's so excited. Oof.
เราจะคอยคัดกรองเนื้อหาให้เอง
Because she's
เรารับ
thinking
รองเลยนะว่าเราจะเป็นกลางให้มากที่สุด
are on the
ไม่โกหก
same
พวกมัน
road, yada, 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 and I'm supporting him. But he's like, no, that's not what I want. And also because it clearly comes with the obligation of marriage.
ไม่ดีใจหรอ
Also, it's kind of crazy to do this without talking to him
ก็ดี
first.
ใจแต่ว่าเราทำแบบนั้นกับดาวไม่ได้
ไม่เป็นไร ไว้คุยกันวันหลังก็ได้
No, talk about it now. This is why you're in this situation, because you're not talking about the things that make you angry in this relationship, and he's not talking about what he truly wants. Nobody's communicating properly, so y'all need to talk about it and realize that, hey, we are not on the same road anymore. We are not on the same path. That the things that I want in life are actually a little bit different from what you think. Yes, I want to have my own newspaper. I don't want to be, hamstrung by my boss, etc., etc. But those are things that he probably wants to do himself. He wants to earn his own way there. He definitely doesn't want to take her family's money, especially because her family is such fucking assholes. The one time we met them, douchebags, 100%. So he probably doesn't want their help at all. But you guys aren't communicating, which is why your relationship is not working out. Also because he's gay and in the closet. I had briefly wondered whether or not he's bisexual, but he actually doesn't give bisexual to me. He definitely gives homosexual, but, with a beard, That's what, it's like the vibes, both of them, him and the general. Yeah, the general or colonel, whatever, the uncle. They both give me in the closet kind of vibes. Tawan, I keep saying Tawan. Tanwa gives me, definitely gives me by Pan vibes, for sure. 100%. As does Dr. Trent, actually. Both of them, truly. But these two, nah.
วันนี้รันเขาเหนื่อยมามากแล้ว
They are competent. Be honest. Don't talk later. Talk now.
ดาว
Yes. Pull the trigger.
เรามีคนอื่น
Just do it. Yep. Is he gonna say it's a man?
มันเป็นใคร
Is he gonna say that? Is he gonna confess to being with a man?
เขาเป็นผู้ชาย
That's crazy. And you know that shit is true. You know that shit is true. Not just because of his face, but also, like, at this period of time, you do not confess to being with a man unless that shit is 100% real. Because confessing that you're cheating is one thing. Confessing that you are homosexual at this time period, that's wild. So she knows that fucking shit is true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, girl.
ดาว
Oof. Ooh, the guys in the back looking back. Ooh, they heard some of that. Oh, she gonna smack him? Totally valid crash out to finding out somebody's cheating on you. Ooh, is she about to smack him with a shoe? She took it to another level, y'all. Valid. Valid. I know that was an extra insult, by the way, because I understand shoes, feet, all that, what that means. Oh, man. That was next level. Ooh. Oh, my God. Yeah. Put your glasses on and just leave. I know. This is like the worst place to do this too, but I don't know. Like, we could have done this in private, but oof.
คุณไก่เลิศคะ
Do you think she knows what they be doing in this library? Think she ever came back because she forgot her car keys or something? It was like, what the hell? Like, is she hip to the game? Does she know that they in here canoodling?
ความรุนแรงที่ฝ่ายว่าความสงบเรียบร้อย
I love he's playing the piano, he's playing the keyboard, or whatever,
ความจริง
typewriter.
ก็ยิ่งดังขึ้นเหมือนเสียงระฆังและไม่
ดูไม่ออกเหรอ ก็ประจันไง
Is that supposed to be done? Oh, that was that was fun. Oh. Oh, all right. Chill out. He's so
เต็มดวงแล้ว
goofy.
พอลโล 11 กำลังจะลงจอดแล้วครับ
Oh, God. Flashbacks to KinnPorsche and them fucking bread slices.
ทำไมวันนี้มาเช้าจังวะ เปล่านะพี่ ผมอยู่ตั้งแต่เมื่อวานแล้ว
Oh, he been hearing all of that.
ฮะ
แล้วมึงไปอยู่ไหนมาวะ
They've been in their little love nest and he been there the whole time. Hilarious. How do they know they're staging another protest? Do they have a spy?
ครับท่าน
Do they have like a...
ผมจะสั่งปิดกั้นพื้นที่ ไม่ให้การชุมนุมขยายตัว
ใครจะไปรู้ล่ะ
ว่าใครฆ่าใคร
All right, so we murdering these
เรา
kids.
ไม่จำเป็นต้องทำขนาดนั้นก็ได้ครับ
Sir, it has been
มี
going
วิธี
this
อื่นที่
way from the
รักษา
beginning.
ความสงบเรียบร้อยได้ โดยไม่ต้องทำร้ายคนบริสุทธิ์
พวกหัวรุนแรงไม่ใช่ผู้บริสุทธิ์
มีคำสั่งมาให้จบ
We were taping it. Got it.
มันเริ่มเลยเถิดกันไปใหญ่แล้ว
All right, about to get some Nixon tapes.
วิระช่วงนี้ระวังตัวด้วย
ไม่ต้องห่วงครับนาย คน
Don't kill him. Are we gonna kill this baby boy?
สนิทของท่านประชา เรียนในร้อยรุ่นเดียวกับผม รู้จักกันดีครับ
Y'all. People are gonna be dying in this show. I know.
รอบนี้ เราถึงต้องพยายาม
I think
หาพื้นที่
Victor's
สื่อ
gonna
จาก
end
เมื
up
องนอก
being
ให้ได้
one
มาก
of them.
ที่สุด มันพยายามปิดปากเรา เราก็ต้องใช้คนนอก
Possibly
เพื่อขยายเสียงเราให้ดัง
general.
ขึ้น
ให้มันได้ยินกันไปทั่วโลกเลยเว้ย น่าจะได้อีกสักคนนะพี่
ผมขอพูด
Oh, he's getting killed. Oh, y'all, Victor's
มึง
dying.
เหรอ อีกไม่กี่วันมึงก็จะไปอยู่แล้วนี่
Oh, he's about to retire. He's 2 days away from retirement. He's dead, y'all. He's dead. Oh, buddy, Victor's dying.
มึงจะมาแคร์อะไรวะ ก็เพราะกูจะไปแล้วไง ต่อให้เต็มที่เว้ย
Buddy, he is getting assassinated, yo.
โอเค
This is ensuring that he's definitely gonna go out, by the way. Like, is that his guitar? His old guitar? He's gonna be like, tune that.
เสียงยังดีอยู่เลยนะ
Oh, no, it's
รั
still
กษา
great.
ได้ดี ใช้ได้
So he still has his
Okay.
dad's
ดูดีนะ
guitar. Oh, is this his store? Is this like his store? Like he owns it? Didn't know that. All right. Maybe it's like a, you know, they own it. They all have stake in it, maybe. Leaving some bodyguards for him.
อยากให้คนกลัว มันก็จะปล่อยข่าวแบบนี้แหละ
No, honey. They usually just kill people. Bro.
แต่รอบนี้
All governments are
ชัดเจนไปหน่
like
อยนะ
that. They just murder people. And then do cover-ups. It's a fucking thing.
วิกเตอร์ มึงไม่ต้องเชื่อกู
Oh, y'all. They are setting this man up to die. If they don't kill him, I'll be more shocked if they don't kill
และ
Victor.
รอวันที่จะระเบิดออกมา ผู้มีอำนาจพยายามทำให้เรารู้สึกดี
เชื่อในตัวเอง
It's one of these
พู
two.
ดตามที่รู้สึกจริงๆ แค่นั้นเอ
It's
ง
gonna be either Nanan or Victor.
ขอบคุณนะพี่รัน
ครับ
Which one of these guys is the op, y'all? Cause somebody tattled.
ทุกอย่างจะโอเค
I'm not saying these students are
เราต้องการ
necessarily
แค่ภาพ
super
กับเนื้อหาในวันนี้
wily or
ที่จะกระจายออกไป
that secretive, but I feel like one of them is a traitor.
ไปเถอะ
It's kind of looking like it's him. Yeah, I was like, it kind of looks like it's him that's the op. The one that was smoking just now. Oh, he is not going to appreciate that you are keeping him here. When shit is popping off.
ก็เราแค่คิด
He's gonna be
เพป
pissed.
เนี่ย
ไปวาดรูปกัน
Oh, it's gonna be even worse if Victor dies and he wasn't there to help.
นั่งสิ
Oh, he got caught. Oh, y'all. And he ain't got nobody here. He's outnumbered. There's just, oh my God. There's no way. Oh God, did they find all of his love notes to that man's wife? Oof. Oh God, pictures from... See, listen. They were just in the hall. I knew that somebody saw them. I knew it in my fucking bones. Because they was just like in the hall with like a bunch of people walking around. Like, sir?
คนทั้งเมืองคงมีเรื่องเล่าให้สนุกปากไปอีกนานเลย
It
ว่ะ
really would be a scandal. It'd be a crazy scandal. Because not only is he having an affair with a man, he's having an affair with the reporter who's been repeatedly trying to take down their government regime, etc., in the news. They both are going to just take L's from that. So what are you talking to him for? Is he gonna make him do the assassination at the protest? I'm sorry, but a scandal is not as bad as the potential murder of innocents. Like, y'all just gonna have to take that social L. All four of you could run off to a beachside together and live there. Or five of you, I guess.
กับเรื่องเดียว
Well,
อยากให้ผู้พัน
he would stay. Never mind.
และคุณเทวีเสียหาย
Yeah, but now you have nothing to bargain with.
เป็นน้ำเงินเข้ม สีท้องฟ้าที่เปลี่ยนจากสีแดงเป็น
That looks like fire to me. Looks like a world on fire.
มันมหัศจรรย์ที่สุด
Oh, Victor's dead.
วิกเตอร์
He's gonna
งั้น
confess,
เหรอ
but it's gonna be too late.
เขาคงตื่นเต้นหน้าดู พูดมาเสมอว่าอยากเห็นว่าท้องฟ้าที่อื่นเป็นยังไง บางทีเราคิดนะ
Moment of the truth,
เด็กคนนั้นอาจ
Tama.
จะเข้าใจชีวิตมากกว่าเราก็ได้
Oh, honey, you gotta say something.
ไปดูให้เห็นกับตาว่าเป็นยังไง
Oh, he's gonna be so angry with him.
ไม่ มันไม่ควรเป็นแบบนี้ พวกวิกเตอร์จะจัดชุมนุมวันนี้ แต่เหมือนจะมีการปราบปราม
ที่ไหน
โกดังแสงตะวัน รู้เรื่องนี้ตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่ปิ้น
Oh, wow.
ปิ้นเฮ้ยไปไม่ได้ครับคุณธุรวากลับก่อนไป
Oh God! All the players are
ที่ผ่าน
here.
มาเราเห็นแล้วว่าผู้มีอำนาจ
buddy.
พยายามปิดปาก และยึดเสรีภาพการพูดไปจากเรา พวกเขาไม่ต้องการให้เรารับรู้ปัญหา
Who got shot? Show me who got shot.
มีทำเพี้ยอะไร
ฮะ ใครสั่งมึง
Victor.
ปิดพื้นที่
And the gun plant too. Planted a gun in everything.
Victor.
This is insane, bro. Yeah, he's gone.
แต่เย็นวิกเตอร์
So they played that tension straight. They didn't do a, twist or anything like it's somebody else. No. They played that straight. Oh, Victor. He's gone.
ลุกขึ้นมา
Get the hell out of me.
ลุกขึ้นมาตินเขาตายแล้ว เขาตายแล้วแม่งให้หมดประเทศเลยมึงเก่งนะมึงเอาดิฆ่ากูดิ
Oh, God. He was 2 days away from retirement, y'all. Oh, man.
เชิญครับ
Oh, he's gonna be so mad.
ไอ้เหี้ย เฮ้ย มึงทำอะไรวะ มึงปล่อยเขาไปตายได้ยังไง มึงทำ
The way Victor's death low-key kind of broke up 2 couples, this is crazy. Oh God, we gotta tell his parents. They're like, yeah, you're gonna go to America in a couple of days. Holy shit. You just kind of know. I don't know if you guys have ever had that. I've had that where when my brother died, they came to the door and I was the one that answered the door. And I looked out at the peephole and I saw who was there and I just knew. I just knew. I just knew he was gone. You know? When they come to tell you, you just know. You know something happened. I can't, it's so hard to describe that like sinking feeling, that feeling, you know, when you haven't experienced it. It's hard. It's hard. Like when it happens suddenly with somebody, you know, young or
ทำไมต้องเป็นวิกเตอร์ ทำไมต้องเป็นวันที่ตายอ่ะ วิกเตอร์ที่เราทุกคนไปแบบนี้ได้ยังไงอ่ะ
ผมจะพาทุกคนไปหาวิกเตอร์ที่โรงพยาบาลตำรวจครับ
They made a martyr out of him, I'll tell you that. They did the very opposite of what they were trying to do with this, trying to accomplish with this. No way. They took each other out. Nobody's gonna believe that. Oh, buddy. God, and it's like just like it was back in Paris, I feel like, for him. Probably feels powerless, like he couldn't do anything. Except his own family is part of it.
Oh, the echoes rise, but they're never heard. They silence, we won't word, though how.
นายครับ ผมหมดวีระแล้วครับ
God, is he also dead? Yeah, the tapes are gone, hon.
เดี๋ยวลูกน้องผมจะจัดการเคลียร์ให้เรียบร้อย
Oh God,
นี่
this is.
ป้ารู้จักคนรักของหมวดไหมอำพรเขาทราบเรื่องหรือยังเนี่ย
เขาไม่รู้หรอก เขาเลิกกันไปตั้งนานโขแล้วจนอภรณ์เขาแต่งงานใหม่ มีลูกไป2 คนแล้วค่ะ
Yeah. He was in love with your wife. So you're gonna have to tell your wife about the death of her lover. Almost lover. This is so terrible. Oh God, she was fixing his shirt. Let's sit down.
คุณเป็นอะไรคะ ทำไมดูเครียด
วีระตายแล้ว
เขาตายเพราะอะไรคะ หรือเพราะว่าเหตุการณ์วันนี้
ประมาณนั้น
Sort of, yeah.
จะให้ช่วยอะไรเกี่ยวกับงานศพก็บอกนะคะ
If you don't try and comfort her, make an attempt. Because you clearly know based on those drawings what this means to her. What are you gonna do? A run up? I kind of wish he had done like a desk sweep there to sweep everything off the desk instead of the punch onto the desk. He called him up to take him home because he knew he wouldn't, because Tanwan knew he wouldn't want to be around him right now. Oh God, the shoes. He shined or something?
รองเท้ามึงเลอะ
Oh God. Now I'm about to get flashbacks to when he shined his shoes and he dismissed him. Oh, buddy.
เป็นผู้นำคนสำคัญ
Bullshit. He's not gonna let y'all besmirch this man's name. Sorry, and you're gonna lie in my face about what Victor stood for?
Pin.
We end in relationships in this episode. Oh my God, all kinds of relationships. Jesus. Not just romantic ones. We need to do a press conference and we need to have him say what really happened. He's just going to have to bite the bullet. It's time. Like, step up, bro. That was a crazy episode. We lost two people. Victor and Vera. Say goodbye. Say peace to the V's, you know? We lost both of them. Ugh. Yeah. It's time. It's time for Laird to step up. He needs to make a decision, and the decision needs to be, hey, for the people. Like, it's time for a sacrifice, sir. Like, you're gonna have to let go of your career, all of that, all of your power, whatever, and just expose the truth. And this whole show, he's been the face of the government in the discussion about what's been happening to the press, right? Like, he's been the face. They very deliberately made it so that he's the face of the government. Whereas the people who are making, the decision makers, are in the background, in the shadows, doing whatever they're doing. He's just gonna have to expose them. It's time. Yeah, the writing was on the wall all episode. The moment they said, "Oh, you're gonna go to America," I was like, "Oh, that shit ain't happening." That is not happening in a penultimate episode. Oh my god! Like they said, this man is 2 weeks away from retirement, and that was a wrap. Oh, Victor, I'm sorry. Yeah, tough. Tanwa, I'm gonna say something, and I don't have a lot of time because I want to watch the next episode. Tanwa it's interesting that they've decided to write this story with Tanwa being so passive, kind of almost from the beginning. He's been extremely passive. And he also has been kind of in the background. Like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like he's kind of ancillary. Doesn't he feel kind of ancillary? It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like people who watch this show for the ships, are probably going to be very disappointed with the show, right? Because the point of the show is not that at all. Like, the point of the show is Dr. Tren's journey and learning, growing as somebody who wants to fight for the people, wants to revolutionize his government, and fight for what is right. And his journey on learning how to be that, how to do that effectively, as well as how to take in those lessons for his own life so that he can grow his mind and his philosophy appropriately, right? So that they can usher in a new era for Thailand. That's what their goals are, right? And that's the point of the series. The romantic aspects of all of it is a lot of fun and everything like that. But ultimately, those romances are supporting those character journeys of showcasing, how does change happen for a generation, and and the discussion about those in power and how they use their influence to make selfish decisions that impact the world around them. And the kind of discussion of personal power versus governmental power, and how do you use your personal power? How do you interact with it? How do you interact and use your own personal privilege? Like, we have several characters that are from different echelons of life, right? You have people who were born into privileged homes and privileged backgrounds and wealth and power just simply because of who their parents were. And then you have people who had to learn and scrape and rose in their own way to a certain level of power. And then you have people who have absolutely no power, who are powerless completely, trying to still influence the world in the only ways that they can. You have the students, like, we have a lot of characters, they're Devi, and then you have what I would consider to be Tanwa and Dr. Tren. All of them are in this, sorry, and it's super dark whenever it does that. Sorry about that. You have you have them sitting kind of at the top of the top, having been born into wealth and privilege, and then you have characters like Vera, who rose to power because he joined the military and etc. And hitched his star, let's say, to Laird, right? But he doesn't have a lot of power. In fact, he's powerless in a lot of ways. Certainly powerless to help the people that he wants to help, aka Devi. And actually, I think he loved both of them. I think he loves Devi and he loves Laird. And he wanted to protect both of them, which is why he chose what he chose in that office room. Of course, it's not going to do that. Like, that guy's not going to keep that promise. You had absolutely no leverage. Anyway, so obviously we're having this discussion about what people do with the power that they are born with and the power that they are given and the power that they are earned. And so it's interesting to have Tanwa be this person who was born into wealth and power and decide to completely withdraw, but to the point where it's almost indolence. It's almost, worse, because he won't use his power or his influence to help people, except for the handful of people that he helps within his sphere. Dr. Trin, obviously, the guys at the record store, that's all he really does. And so to have him be so passive is interesting. It's not like the story is trying to say he's a bad guy or anything like that, but it does mean that I feel like probably people refocus their attention to the people who are more active in the story. Dr. Trin's a bit more active, although I think he's in the middle ground between Tanwa, completely passive, and the other characters who are super active. Nattawin, Victor, even Laird are all like really active in the story. Like, they're actually doing things and moving things along. And then you have Dr. Trin, who's kind of in the middle. He has moments where he's a bit passive, more earlier than more recently. But his journey was going from someone who was passive, remember in Paris, where he didn't help. He didn't do anything to help his lover, and then she died. And then he's growing through these experiences and becoming someone who will finally stand up, who will finally take action. And he's been taking out more and more action throughout the season as he's gone along because of his experience primarily with Victor. I would say, I think it's really interesting that this series has had such an emphasis on the relationship between Victor and Dr. Trin. Obviously, Victor had a crush, so it wasn't completely devoid of romance. But it's not the main romance or anything like that, because it's an unrequited love that he had for Dr. Trin. But it doesn't matter. They still are the emotional through line, at least for me. I feel like they are the stronger emotional through line. It's not that I don't like Tanwa, but I feel like Tanwa is a little bit of a supporting character. I'm supposed to believe that he's active, but I feel like literally several other characters are so much more active in the story and have more agency in the story, that they feel more like main characters than Tanwa. I don't know if it's intentional or what, but I think it's interesting. It's an interesting way to tell this story. I know some people are probably mad about it, I'm not. Like, it feels a little bit like he decided to take a step back and let other people shine in the series. I actually didn't mean that pun. I didn't mean that pun. But anyway, it feels a little bit like Mile decided to take a step back in the narrative and let these other actors like really showcase in the story. And kind of present this series as a political commentary that has romance, but isn't necessarily concerned with romance. It's more like we're seeing a slice of time, a slice of history. Obviously, these are all fictional characters, but still, it's like we're seeing a slice of history and we're just following along with it. And it's okay if Tanwa's character is not like the hero in the middle or, you know, super active. It's okay for him to be a little bit more passive. He's growing too, and he's learning how to care about things again. But I feel like the primary through line and the primary journey that we've been going on has been between Dr. Trin and Victor. But it does make sense, I think, in this episode to remove Victor from the equation for Dr. Trin's character, so we can see him kind of fully actualize as somebody who can take everything that he's learned and make real change in his society. Yeah, I think it makes sense to narratively and emotionally to take Victor away from Dr. Trin here. And then save the last episode for Dr. Trin finally being able to hopefully make a difference, you know, in the way that he never could the times previous. Yeah. So, we'll see. This is a good episode. It does feel a little bit like so much happened. I feel like we probably could have had maybe one more episode to split this and the next one, the story for this and the next one up a little. But I won't know if I truly feel like that until I see the final episode. I have to see the final episode and then determine if I truly think that that this story could have been done better across 3 episodes instead of just 2. So we'll see. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Going over to Patreon if you want full length or early access to this show, as well as other shows I have on my channel. I don't know what I'm going to replace this with. Oh, no, I do know what I'm going to replace this with. Because on Patreon, this is releasing on Saturdays. So I will be releasing... Can you believe it? I'm going to be finally getting back to releasing Moving. It's been like a year and a half since I first started releasing Moving on my channel, and then there was a break, and then shit happened with my hard drive. But we're back, and we're going to be releasing Moving, the rest of Moving, up on my Patreon. I don't know when you guys are going to get on YouTube, but it's going to be on Patreon for a while. Finally, after such a long time. So look forward to that on Saturdays. And then I'll probably have like a week break so I can do some more editing. But yeah, it'll start up about a week or so after the end of Shine and then go through to the end. And then what else am I going to start soon? I'm going to start Chaser Game W, that GL, Japanese GL. That will be starting soon after I wrap up Us in Wellstore XO. I'm not going to replace one of those. I'm going to just do one show after that, Chaser Game W. I'm releasing, right now I am releasing 6 episodes a week of shows. 6 different shows. Actually, no. 7, because Story of Kuning Palace I release twice a week. So I'm releasing 7 episodes of content over on Patreon right now. It is a lot. So I need to drop down. It's a lot of work. And some things happen at work, and I'm just not going to have the same time anymore. So I have to drop down to probably 3, maybe 4 shows and 4 episodes over on Patreon. And then it'll probably just be 2 shows still on YouTube. I don't know what I'll be releasing on YouTube. It'll be Shine for a little while, and the rest of Desire, the series. And then I still have the rest of Us and Wellstore XOXO over on YouTube. So YouTube will probably get 4 shows for a little while longer. And then I'll probably drop down to 2. So you're just gonna have to take, like I said, I don't really have a fixed schedule in that way where I always release a certain amount of content at a time. It basically is based on what I can do and what I have time to do. And I try to film more than I release so that I always have something in case I can't film for a little while. I always have something that I can release. But yes, so Desire, filming wise, will be coming to an end pretty soon. We got 4 episodes left for that. And then Pit Babe, I'm halfway through the filming for Pit Babe. I gotta finish out that. And I've been releasing that on Patreon. So once that's done and Desire is done, I'll probably just replace them both with one thing, Kill to Love. You guys on Patreon voted, so instead of Meet You at the Blossom, you guys chose Kill to Love, so I'll be editing Kill to Love. So that'll release first, and then I'll do Meet You at the Blossom after. I know I think I released a note on YouTube saying I was going to do Meet You at the Blossom first, but I decided to put it up for a vote. So that's what you guys chose, so that's what's going to happen. I'll put an announcement out on YouTube for you guys. So anyway, all right, that's enough shop talk. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter.